Welcome to the Gift Club. Again, I'm really pleased as I'm joined by Dhun Karai, Partner Financial Advisory, Grant Thornton, Australia, who has spearheaded the formation of the Gift and Prepaid Card Association of Australia, along with the leading program managers, processors and technology platforms who are the key participants in the market. Dhun has over 20 years experience as senior executive and board leadership roles in retail and banking, having launched the first plastic card in Australia whilst head of financial services at Woolworths. Her team pioneered single-use, multi-brand gift cards, loyalty incentive cards and social welfare cards, and the evolution to digital. And being a banking, payments and consumer market expert, I thought she'd be a fabulous person to interview. So welcome to the Gift Club, Dhun.
Thank you, Haiti. Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. So I've got my very first question, which is I'm desperate to know, why hasn't there been a gift card association created in Australia until now? What prompted the industry to do something about that in 2020?
I think until now, people were just busy trying to increase their programs, get the best technology, try and make sure that they could understand the market in terms of gift cards, because basically the inception of these plastic gift cards were really led by two of the large retailers in the market. And it's only now really that gift cards has become so ubiquitous and commonplace. Definitely COVID has helped in that in terms of the digital innovation. And I think what was happening was that people suddenly found that the market environment was rapidly changing, and they needed to perhaps come together to have a single voice in terms of customer advocacy issues, regulatory issues, legislative issues, to make sure that their needs of the program managers, the issuers, the platforms, etc., were understood and well known and well publicized, and to really help give the market a boost in terms of gifting.
So you've personally had a great track record of seeing changes in the banking, payments and consumer markets. Is there anything in particular that has surprised you the most in the past decade?
Well, what really surprised me the most is that every time we have brought in innovation, especially in Australia, it's just been adopted in literally the speed of light. Whether we went here PIN only and removed signatures, whether we put in NFC contactless with a high $100 limit, the adoption rates has really shaken everyone. Things that we used to expect the growth rates to take 3 or 5 years, we would find that it got adopted within less than 12 months. So Australia is obviously a country where people love innovation, love technology, and are willing to give it a go. In fact, convenience trumps security and risk fears in consumers is what we have found over here. So certainly the adoption of digital gift cards, which is now running at nearly 70% of sales and activations, again, it's taken everyone by surprise that within 2 years you would have that sort of adoption of digital.
What can the industry expect from the new association? And also, how can you see it working with its global industry friends?
Well, I think the main key objectives of the association that the founding members have said very clearly is that they want to be able to promote the concept of prepaid cards, physical and digital, and they want to enhance the standing and raise the profile of the prepaid card industry. They want to maintain and promote the communications and the networking and generally raise awareness of the market developments around gifting and prepaid. And of course, now it's not just about gifting, it's moved into the incentives and rewards and the loyalty space. And now even in the payment space in a big way, merchants have realized that if the gift cards are redeemed in their stores, their own gift cards, that is, then they don't pay merchant service fees on that. So that's a huge incentive for reducing their costs. The association wants to also address the consumer and legal issues relating to the prepaid card market, make sure that regulations do not really impede and cramp the growth of prepaid cards. We've actually based a lot of our aims and objectives around the UK Gift Card Association. And we are very keen to develop those sort of links with the UK and US because, of course, the processors here, the leading processors are global processors. And even the third-party distributors like Blackhawk and Incom are global. And they have spearheaded the associations in countries in USA, Canada, and UK. And they are very keen and are spearheading that over here too.
I've really love listening to you, Dan, and I've obviously spoken to you before, and I really appreciate your time this morning / evening. So I'm following the launch of the GPCA, and I'll be right behind you from a media perspective, and I can't wait to see its development. And I really thank you for joining me today, Dan. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.